I'm back. Well, you knew I would be. Oh, the video. No, it's not about the Marshall. That's for another time. You know what you're going to be missing. Well, you won't be missing it with a bit of luck. You'll come and watch. This time, it's all about a piece of cardboard and a piece of white paper. Well, not really. You know, from time to time, people contact me and they say, "Hey, would you like to review this? I'll send it you for free." I don't do that. And the reason I don't do it is, well, you're always going to be biased, you know, a little bit towards the friendly company that sent you the gear. I received a letter anyway of someone saying to me, "Hey, will you review the gear?" You know, type of thing. Well, actually it was an email. This is a follow-up letter. Thank you, you know, for going to review our gear. But the truth is that I actually said, "No, don't send it me, let me pay." Because that's the only real way that you'll ever get a genuine review. Anything else, to be honest, doesn't work. And if you believe anything else works, well, you're misled somewhat, doing yourself a bit of a disservice. So this time, it's all about a company called HYBAR. You'll see it down there now, somewhere. HYBARmusic.com. And they said, "Oh, we've got this new gear. We've got this new thing." Here it is. That looks weird, doesn't it? Well, at first sight, you might say, "G'day, it's a boomerang." Well, no, it isn't. It's a guitar pick. Now look, me and guitar picks get on well, generally, but I've had the type that you can see and the type you can't see, the see-through ones where they didn't particularly drop very easy than the regular picks. You know, you drop the regular picks all the time. But these things, well, it's a different story. These don't drop by design, whereas the others were, oh, the material's different. And they were interesting picks, but they weren't as interesting as these, to tell you the truth. These are called stem picks, and you can see this sort of stem going off, and I've got 3 here. Yeah, there they are. 3 different sizes or thicknesses. This one's at 0.46 mil. For me, it's not for me. It's too thin. The next one that I've got here is a 0.70. Now, I could get away with that. The only problem with that for me is I stopped using those about 10 years ago when I wanted to get faster on the guitar. And I've got this 1 mil. Yeah, 1 mil. And the 1 mil one is just about right for me. The thing about it is, it's not just a pick, is it? It's answering a problem. And I bet you we all know the problem. What I'm going to do is zoom in and have a look at these first, and then we'll have a little chat about them after, because it's really worth having a look at. These are. And you know, they aren't expensive. Anybody could try them out, even if you only buy one. I mean, it's definitely worth a go. Trust me on this, it is. Anyway, let's go a bit closer. Let's see what it's really like down here in Pickland. I mean, I dare say, nobody's told me this, by the way, I don't like to go to the websites too much and learn the sales spiel. I'd sooner actually try it myself. You know, I guess you could. Couldn't you? Yeah, you could. Well, you could. Couldn't you? Down the strings, you know that sort of thing. Yeah. Decent design on the back as well. This reminds me of an Irish type of design, that does. No doubt HYBAR will tell you about it. I don't know. But to me, honestly, this little bit sticking in here, I can't show you very easily. This little bit sticking in here is everything. It stops your pick doing that. You know, you take a look at an ordinary pick, and I've always got a pile of them on me. You know, let's pull one out. Got them all here. Here they are. Loads of them. Guitar Show, Birmingham, 2018 that one was. Must have been free. These are ones that I tend to use, or have tended to use for some time. And you can see there's a sort of resemblance, but not quite. What they've done is sort of fix the problems that I have with these. I do drop them, and these are even the matte ones, you know, but this is just that bit different. And I think the thing is, if you look at this one here, this is what size is that? Let me look. 1.4 mil. This one here. Take note, HYBAR, that the ones I generally use are 1.4 because of that picking, that very fast picking. Or what happens is you get these really thick ones and the picking changes somehow. I don't know. But the 1 mil I found to be pretty much okay, actually. It didn't bother me at all. The thinner ones, for me, they're not for me. And this one here, this 0.70. I used to use, I think they were 0.74 on very similar material, I think from Dunlop. But of course you've got the advantage there, but they're not a Tony pick, those are. They're too thin. Not a problem, because I wanted to review them anyway. And this other one is 0.45, and mark my words, that is thin. That's more like what I'd expect to be using like in the 60s. Bit thin. But this one, it's more of the dogs, if you get what I mean. This is gonna hack at the string. You could think probably of 1,000 different ways that this pick could help you, or you could abuse it or use it, if you get what I'm saying. Of course, if you never try one, you'll never know, will you? I'm just glad I bought them. Yeah, quite clever. So there you have it, really. Yeah, the Birmingham Guitar Show pick, which I'll go back in my pocket, and the HYBAR picks, STEM picks. Yeah, good name too, because it's a good descriptor. So, what do I recommend? I recommend, oh, by the way, I've already used this. I've been out there in the studio and used it. It'll be coming up in a second. It's just a bit of playing of one of the tracks I had some years ago. I mean, it's not exactly right. It's just a bit of a jam, really. But it does show you the pick in action. And no, I don't drop it. I didn't use it for many other things, but that's just me. I'm sure you could think of a few things you could do with that. You know, having a patent pending, that says these guys are serious, in my opinion. Yeah, so it isn't going anywhere anytime soon for me. I'm going to keep them. They look pretty good. Yeah, there it is. STEM picks. It's probably up on the screen now. Designed as an adaptive technology that allows for greater grip to prevent pick rotation, and it definitely does do that. That's not some idle threat by the maker. They really do that. They don't turn at all because of that sort of stem or horn that's grown out the side, or boomerang. Call it what you will. The fact is, it works. Yeah, it does work. So how would I score it? Well, to be honest, of course I'm relating to the 1 mil. I'm not relating to the other two because they're not for me. But they're all the same shape, and if you like the other thicknesses, it's, you know, horses for courses, isn't it? I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, that's good for me, trust me. 9 out of 10 is great. And it would have been a 10 out of 10 if they'd had a 1.4, which they might get to. Who knows? I don't know. They didn't tell me about that. And I didn't ask either, but that doesn't matter. It's all good. It is what it is. At the moment, they've got 3 thicknesses. The 1.0 is definitely for rock, I think. And the 1.4 would be even for metal too. So, good bit of gear. Yeah. I think what I'll do, when I get to do a bit of playing on the old Marshall, that's coming up over a few videos. Yeah, I'll have the HYBAR pick out again, and I'll try and go down one of the fast tracks I've got. Yeah, I think that'll work for me. I could go down the sort of laid back. Nah, it's not me. So when I get to that, you'll see the HYBAR out again, and when I do the review of this one with the playing, I'll be playing on that Jimmy Page Les Paul, which would be very nice. So don't forget to look at that, will you? Yeah, I've gone thinner too, in case you haven't noticed. I might look older, but that's because I'm old. Yeah, so I've had to go thinner, all relating to health rubbish. It's not doing it to me, it's me doing it to the body. So I'm wanting to make it thinner, so don't think there's anything wrong, there isn't. I'll be back, as they say. So have a listen to it now, and put down below if you think that would help you to stop you dropping your pick, because, well, I don't need any convincing, I know it will. There's no question, I drop picks all the time. I've always been like that. And it's big enough to matter as well. I didn't mention that. Yeah, big enough to matter, whereas you get the little tiny picks, they're a bit of a problem. Yeah. So that's it on this one. Don't forget, HYBAR Music, HYBAR, HYBAR, not HIBAR, HYBARmusic.com, and I'm sure it's worth buying at least one, or the smallest quantity even. You know, if you're one of these guys that's a little bit, well, he'll say anything, or no, they don't mean this, they don't work that. Trust me, I'm not selling anything. I even bought them. So there's a score. HYBAR STEM picks, rock and roll, and they really do. Until next time, get out of here. Go and watch me using some. There's nothing special, by the way, I just played. there you go, the HYBAR pick. And to me, this is a bit of an innovation because it sort of hooks around your hand, and it literally doesn't fall out your hand. I mean, these other types, these Dunlops, you can see them. I know you'll know them. We all know them, don't we? This actually works, and you put it in your hand, have a go, just order one. Have a play around with it. Tell them Tony sent you. Have a play around with it, and then you tell me what you think, because I think this is a bit of an innovation. It doesn't look it, honestly. You look at this stuff, it's like all picks. We've got thousands of them, right? But this one really is different. I'll put that one, another one in my pocket. This one's getting in my pocket too. Yeah, it's 9 out of 10. It's all good. Go and try them. HYBAR Music, HYBAR, HYBARmusic.com. It's probably on the screen now. Now get out of here.